Here we go. Good evening. Irish, how are ya? How is everybody this Saturday night? I'll wait for a few more people to get in here. We just got done shopping. We got us some groceries after our wonderful steak dinner. Ooh, notifications are slow. Jenny, how you doing? Snarky, what's happening? Hey, Liberty Blair, how are you? Hannah, how are you? DR Broden, how you been? So yeah, we just had us an exciting evening here. Health, wealth, and hope. How you been? So good stuff, you guys. So last time I saw Robert, I told him it was time to go out for steak dinner. And we did it. How was it?
It was good.
It was good.
Sprayed all the fucking rolls.
How many? We went to, where'd we go? Right over here.
Texas Steakhouse.
Texas Roadhouse. We did Texas Roadhouse tonight. And I was kind of reminded why I haven't really gone back a lot. But yeah, your steak was good.
Yeah.
My prime rib was pretty good. Some other stuff was cold, and yeah. We got through it though. The steak was good. How many rolls did you eat?
5, like 8. Or
You ate 7. We had a couple baskets of bread. We had a few bites of steak with our bread. Pianya, Lawrence, well, hello. Steaks, yeah. Yeah, it was good. And so we did that, and then we came over here to Super Target and got a few tasty treats, and we're headed back to Robert's little humble abode in recuperative care still. Robert has been in recuperative care for quite a few months while we continue to wait for housing placement. If you're new to Robert's story, you would have to go back and kind of see some history and videos on my channel. But I think this is an important story to document because Robert was on a bench in Inglewood back in January 10th, to be exact. Do you remember that day?
Yeah.
That was no fun, huh?
No.
It was cold. And we were about to get into some double-digit negative zero temps, and it was time to get Robert off that bench. In Inglewood, of course, you know.
Especially with my fucking foot being cut off.
Yeah, that's what you remember about it. His foot being cut off. When I found Robert, or when I finally made contact with Robert on that bench on Broadway in Inglewood, he had frostbite. And the cops just kept showing up and ticketing him. And they happened to, of course, show up the day I was out there to get him off the bench. And instead of helping, they ticketed him again and took off. Zero help in Inglewood. Which, by the way, guys, I got some great news. You know, this past week has been a disaster with Inglewood issuing another warrant for me. Remember I told you that?
Yeah.
What was your response to that?
Assholes.
They are royal assholes. But anyway, we got some good news. Looks like the dominoes are going to start falling on old Inglewood and their excessive force. So, going to see some civil rights lawsuits filed here very soon. And I'm going to tell you, it was a huge weight off of my shoulders as this fight in Inglewood has got to be brought to the surface and exposed. And I vowed to be spending time over there in Inglewood to solve some problems, if you will. We're getting there. I mean, not that these cops are probably going to be held totally accountable and fired and lose their post certification and be criminally charged for what they did, but we're going to start, some heads are going to start rolling. The proverbial heads are going to start rolling. And, you know, it's been worth it for me because it needs to happen. So, yeah, Inglewood, if you want to keep throwing me in jail, that's cool. But that's some good news this week. So, other than that, we have another issue, and that's why I'm doing this stream tonight. One, to celebrate that we got to go do this tonight. Two, I've got a problem that I need to help with. For those of you that are closest to me, you know that I've continued to keep my working relationship with the motel that I use for shelter. And for the past, probably close to 6 months, maybe a little less, they just call me randomly with a need. And I got a call today, and there's another need, and it's a serious need. So I need to help with this situation. It's a mother and 4 kids. So tomorrow I have to go to the motel and pay for a week for this family, and it's $500. And I have not asked for a single donation for quite a few months now, but there is a need here, and I've got to let people know that it's time to pull together through the nonprofit, of course. So I think the mods are going to be posting some links to Venmo and Cash App. Whoa. We're good. Hang tight. We're good. Me and all my high-tech stuff. Here we go. So, hang on, you guys. There we go. All right, we're back. So we have a very serious issue with a mother and 4 kids. And this relationship that I have with this motel, they don't call me unless the need is real and serious. And I have just been paying for these needs over the past probably 4 months since my lawsuit settlement. And unfortunately, because Inglewood keeps playing their games, the nonprofit is going to have to start fundraising again, since I am up to about $8,000 in attorney's fees, and it's only going to go up from here. So I'm going to cover that. That's not going to be an issue. But what is an issue is that money was earmarked for shelter for this winter, and now it's not. So as the needs arise, I'm going to be coming to ask for your donations to the nonprofit, and only to the nonprofit, please. So those links are there, and if you want to donate by mail, you can do that as well. The address is 9878 West Bellevue Avenue, number 103, and Bellevue is spelled Belleview. 9878 West Bellevue Avenue, number 103. And it's Denver. And the zip is 80123. And that's Helping Hands for Dignity Coalition. 9878 West Bellevue Avenue, number 103, Denver, Colorado, 80123. So the weather is changing rapidly, and luckily, Robert, you're still inside. Right?
Yeah.
That's a good thing, right?
Yep.
And we need to help this mom and these 4 kids. So I just wanted to get on here and put that out there. Yeah, Autopalooza, I know that's going on, you guys. That just was not going to work into my schedule. Number one, we already have association with hurricane issues down there. And so we've been having to address that. And trips back and forth to Florida have been kind of interesting. So unfortunately that didn't work out. But yeah, I see some postings. So you guys head on over there to John Felix's. Well, I guess J-Town's doing all those live streams, so that's cool. Irish. If Aurora promises to dance on a live, I'll donate $100. Oh, she promises. I know she does. She's my data analyst lead. Elizabeth is my data analyst lead, and she analyzes data. She can do that. That's not going to be a problem. Thank you, Irish. I really appreciate that. Thanks, Batman Wayne. Appreciate that. So you should have those links in there to Venmo and Cash App if you feel the need to donate. And you can, please. If you can't, that is completely understood, as the price of groceries is enough to break the bank, anybody's bank right now, really. So, what do you think, Robert? What do you think about life?
It's alright.
It's alright.
Yeah. Not really into fucking anything right now.
Well, you were into those rolls over at Texas Roadhouse.
They were good.
They were damn good, huh?
They were really good.
You told me you weren't hungry.
Well, not eating all day.
Surprise. He was hungry. Right? Bob, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. So yeah, motel right now is a steal. Thank you. That's Cash App. Irish Rover, thank you very much. The weather is starting to turn. So this is a serious need for this mom and these 4 kids, and we're gonna try to unravel why they've been stuck in a motel for a couple months now. But for those of you that don't know what's going on with housing here, it's an absolute nightmare. And $490 is a steal weekly for a motel right now. Yeah. So as you can imagine, anyone that does have any income or may be working is gonna fall into a lapse. And this mom and 4 kids, yeah, she's fallen into a lapse. And so we need to make sure that she's covered for the next week so we can figure out exactly what's going on and why she's stuck in this motel. So I'm not going to keep you long. This can be a short one. Mods, if you could just maybe possibly post those links one more time before we leave. And yeah, Irish, I appreciate you. I appreciate my mods. Amanda, I think you were in here as well. Maybe not. There you are. I see ya. Tish, how you doing? Is the city buying up motels to convert them to housing? A couple of them in Denver. Nowhere else. Spirit in the sky. How you been? Aaron, thank you. Rhonda, thank you. Good to see you as well. Here we go. Irish, look at Irish banging out those links. Hee-haw. All right, you guys, if you can, please donate to the nonprofit. And Robert and I had a wonderful time out, and I know he's tired. He's ready to go. And my slabby girl is waiting for me. So we're going to call it a night. And you guys, thank you very, very much for being in here. And we'll see you next time.